Hey guys, what's going on? It is your boy, Manga Man Drew, and I'm here to do my manga reaction to One Piece Manga Chapter 1067 titled Punk Records. This is going to be a fun chapter of One Piece, like all the other chapters have been for the past, few weeks, because something important is going to be happening in this chapter, so we're just going to dive right into it and see what's going to be going on as we're seeing the cover of the chapter, the cover page for Chapter 1067, which is most likely the continuation of the Germa Double Six's Cold-Blooded Voyage, where we get the reveal of, I forgot, who are you again? Judge versus Caesar. Oh, it seems as if they're coming in conflict with one another, which, makes sense since, they were on the same type of Mads team, or more specifically, Judge was on Mads and Caesar Punk was under them, working as probably an errand boy or something like that. So, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to see their interactions within the upcoming chapters, but that's besides the point. Let's dive more into the chapter proper, as we got, we have freaking Bonnie's like, what happened to your head? It used to be like a massive light bulb. As you just have Vegapunk's like, it was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. We're not talking about hair here, which I actually find hilarious. Oh gosh. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. What? What? His head... I heard rumors about it being big, but it was like an air balloon. Well, that's because I ate the brain. Ouch! What? Japanese. He gets tongue-tied trying to say the fruit's name. Nomi, nomi, nomi. Oh, God. That's actually hilarious. So he ate a devil fruit. That probably explains everything that's going on with Vegapunk. He's like, pardon me, I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge. Oh, it makes my brain grow in size accordingly. Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. Okay. Let's get this straight. Vegapunk's ability to memorize things is based off a devil fruit, but his intelligence on his own is his. Oh, that's so great. It's so crazy. I love it. I love how stupidly crazy this is. As you have him saying, now I have the largest brain in the world, and it continues to grow. As you have, saying, still, did you put it somewhere? As you just have Chopper's like, that's awesome! Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk? Naturally! Woo-ha! Does that mean that you're dumb now, old guy? Because you cut your brain out? Don't write off a genius, you rascal! Oh gosh, I love it. See this apple here? It's an antenna. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is... Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records? Oh no. Under the giant egg, that's the hangar where I keep my brain. What the fuck? There's no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brainwaves. What? Isn't that way too... What the frick? This is insane. As you just have Vegapunk saying, you met a little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my, quote, clones. There are 6 on the island. As you just have freaking... Luffy's like, you're a ninja? Each one is a facet of myself and an expert at their own key field of study. You'd get my full personality if you combine them all, but they can get 6 times the work done apart. Oh, this is interesting. What the... Each of them connects to punk records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Since their dispositions and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. Okay. As we get the full reveal of all of their names, Atlas, Edison, Shaka, Lilith, Pythagoras, and York, with their respective, like, just visual personalities. So this is getting really cool. This is getting really interesting. I'm really enjoying where this is going. And as Luffy's just looking at this with like just sweat coming down, he's just so confused. You're overwhelming Luffy right now. You just have Jinbei like, you all share the same brain? I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. Hey, Jinbei with the puns here. That's actually hilarious. I actually like that. But then you just have Vegapunk most likely explainers like, just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain, all of humanity would have access to my knowledge. Oh, okay. That's a crazy idea, as you have some saying that then if the population of the world went on to update punk records themselves, it'd create a sea of information that surpassed what my brain can accomplish alone. Humanity would share one mind. You're literally saying that humanity should be a hive mind. That is what Vegapunk is advertising right now, is that the entire world should literally have a hive mind. That's actually great, and I like that idea a lot, and I didn't think that I needed that idea ever to exist in the world of One Piece. So that's very cool. I very much like where this is going with that. And you just have freaking Chopper's like, I'd so be able to study medicine from all over the world. Naturally. Oh gosh. As Chopper's just saying, woohoo, was so excited. You just have Jinbei trying to be rational about this and saying, but if you let everyone share their conflict ideologies, wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? As you just have Vegapunk's like, you sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea, but science would never progress if you spent all day worrying about stuff like that. P. He's not wrong, but that doesn't make him right. Oh no. As you just have bodies like, that's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why Dad's been turned into a weapon, and a heartless weapon, as Body's about to kill Vegapunk. Oh, and she just has the lightsaber pointed at Vegapunk. It's like, whoa, stop it, Body. That beam saber is defective. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Pishoo. Turn my dad back to normal. If you ever think about saying no, don't be hasty, Body. Kill him would make a lot of enemies. Hit the off switch, Body. That beam attracts a ludicrous number of bugs. Oh, that's actually great. That's actually hilarious. It's not that it's not powerful. It's that it's too powerful. And it literally attracts a whole bunch of bugs. And you just have Bonnie just saying, Kia! Kia! Crackle, crackle. She's literally attacking the bug. She's so terrified. That's actually... She's terrified of bugs. And as you just have her passing out on the ground, foaming at the mouth, you just have Luffy's like, check it out, Bonnie. A giant stag beetle. As Chopper's like, this isn't the time for beetles. Look at her. She faded. As you just have Vegapunk's like, that makes perfect sense. Of course Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon, just like Kaido, really appeared there. Ooh. Oh, you're talking about Momo. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left in Punk Hazard. Huh? Defective? What do you mean? That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources. But I couldn't get it quite right. Oh, so that's why he's the same as Kaido. but it worked out just fine. He can spit fire, and he's super strong. He's the guardian deity of Wado now. You really made that? Awesome! And his color. Pink? Oh gosh, Drat, you see? Another monumental failure. Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of people predicted that this is the reasoning why it was considered defective. Not because it didn't match all of the powers of Kaido, but because it was pink. Yeah, this pretty much confirms that Vegapunk is a, how do I put this, perfectionist. As everyone's just like, what's wrong with that? I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. Yes. Yes, he is. And as, like, that's happening, Luffy just climbs up onto the top of this giant robot and is like, by the way, something I'm realizing, actually, yeah, Vegapunk is actually fairly tall. Like, he's not, like, tall, but, like, he's wearing, like, pretty much stilts. But even then, he's fairly tall, I'm just realizing. But, yeah, you just have Luffy's like, what about this robot? You made it too, right, old man? Make it move. As you just have Vegapunk saying, I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Mer Jawar about 200 years ago. That doesn't add up. That doesn't add up at all. 200 years ago? Yes. But it was built over 900 years ago. Okay, that makes way... As you just have someone's like, what? No way. What? What the fuck? The objective remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. What the... It seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity. That's why they hid it here, to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Good job on finding this place from the town. The entrance should look like a wall. Oh, wow. As you just have Luffy's like, we just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah, we were plain lost. We were plain old lost. Oh, that's a shame. 200 years ago? That's around the time the fisherman rights movement started to gain ground. What? That's the significance of that. It's like, so you're saying that robot climbed the red line? Most likely. And how apparently the fisherman movement is actually a reference to chapter 620. Yo, there's so much going on in this chapter. As you have it being explained, it's like, I created Vega Force 01 based on what I learned from it, but I lack the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. There's something even you couldn't recreate? Its power source. In the past, they had a power source that would upend our modern ideals of what's possible. Ooh. And that's coming from Vegapunk 01. As you have Nami's like, well, at any rate, it's good to know that Luffy and the others are okay. As you just have freaking Usopp's like, who's that girl? As someone responds with, that's Julie Bonnie. She's a pirate. I thought the one we saw before was a little girl. And that's coming from Sanji because, of course, he would make reference to that. And as they're seeing this happen, it's like, and the way Vegapunk's head works is crazy. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yeah, you should get down and beg her to forgive you. Old man, you young dolt, like you know anything about it. Oh my gosh. There's something I have to give her. Ooh, what is Vegapunk gonna give Bonnie? Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? What? Huh? Yow! This is Cypher Pole 0. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets. As we just have him just take out one of the sea beasts. Oh my gosh. Reports indicate that Jewelry Bonnie was spotted making her way here too. That pest keeps slipping away from us. She served her purpose. It's just terminate her on sight. What? What purpose did she serve? Also, we get the CP Aegis Zero's mask, and they all look great. Especially Hatari's. Oh, this is so great. As you have someone's like, Shaka! There's a government ship! It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CP0 want with us? And why did they bring Rob Lucci? As you just have the evil Vegapunk Lilith. It's like, I say we just hand this riffraff over. After all, that Lucci fellow is an assassin, right? And as she says this, everyone's just like, what? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. No, that guy's still around. You can't let them in. Don't you worry, Robin Chan. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. Aww, you just have Robin just being excited about it and just like very like questioning what's about to happen. As you just have Shaka's like, tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We're declining their request to dock. Huh? I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that. So prepare for battle. Oh! And we are jumping, to the Kamabaka Kingdom Grand Line. Dragon-san, Kuma-san's acting weird. Kuma-san, wait, we're trying to repair you. What? Kuma-san, what's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? Oh my gosh, where is Kuma-san? As you just have freaking Koala's like, Kuma-san, where are you going? You're in no state to be moving like that. You're still not yourself. What's with him? I don't know. And it's like, huff, huff, bang. Kuma-san, come back. Talk to us, Kuma. What do you want to go so badly? Still with us. This is Ivankov. Stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolution Army is still just getting started. Oh, wow. And the chapter just ends there. Okay. Interesting. And there is a break next week. Go figure. I'm actually not surprised. There seems to be a schedule when it comes to the breaks that are happening right now. You have My Hero Academia being on break. Then you have Black Clover and Jujutsu Kaisen being on break. And then you have One Piece being on break. Which, you know what? If that's the case that they're going with, I kind of like this break schedule because not only does it give some of the best mangaka in Shonen Jump breaks, but it gives like a little bit of buffer period to the point where like series like My Hero Academia and One Piece will be in the same volume. So there's that to keep people's attention. And then there will be Jujutsu Kaisen and Black Clover to keep other people's attention. So I think this is a cool way of doing it if that's the case. Yeah, sorry. I just went on like a slight tangent for a little bit. But overall, I thought this was a really good chapter. Probably not as bombastic as last chapter, unfortunately, but there was a lot of stuff that we learned in this chapter. For instance, we get confirmation that Vegapunk is a perfectionist, so when he says that anything in his life is a failure, it's mainly because it's not perfect, which makes sense. We sort of kind of saw it with the other characters, with the other Vegapunks. We saw it a little bit more with the Vegapunk of Wrath, if I remember her name, and I do not, but luckily enough, I am looking at the name right now. And, nope, it's not there. Yeah, the giant little girl. I forgot her name, but, like, there was a lot that we learned in this chapter. Like I said, Vegapunk is a perfectionist. We also learned that he does have a devil fruit, which is the brain Nomi. Or should we say, the Nomi. Try saying that 5 times fast. Nomi. Actually, no, it's actually not that difficult. I don't know why he couldn't do it. But yeah, it's cool that we get revealed that he does have a devil fruit, and it's just literally making his brain big, him being able to memorize stuff, which is cool. And it is an explanation for how he's able to have all of this knowledge and information and be able to do everything with the other individuals. But also what is also cool about this is the fact of the matter is that it does not take away from the fact that Vegapunk is a legit genius. He's just a genius that now isn't limited by the functions and the memorizations and the memory capacity of a brain. His brain is literally limitless now, and he has connected all of the other Vegapunks to his brain. So anything that they learn, they get synced up to the brain eventually grows. It's underneath Egghead, from what we're understanding, or it could potentially actually be Egghead Island. It's very hard to say. Actually, now that I think about it, looking at this page a little bit more, Egghead seems to be literally sitting on the top of Vegapunk's head, potentially. But either way, I think it's cool that he does have this kind of devil fruit, and that it just builds up, that he has the perfect devil fruit for his personality. So it's cool that we learned about that. We also get to see just fun interactions between Vegapunk, Bonnie, Chopper, Luffy, as well as Jinbei. I really just like Luffy's, just everything that Vegapunk says in relationship to Luffy. I enjoy that. Also, major reveal that, Vegapunk is alive and that he will be attacked, but that he also wants to join the Straw Hat crew to a certain extent. If not to join them, just to very much leave the island. So this is going to be very interesting. And it could put into perspective which of these characters are going to be going with him to wherever they need to go. Whether or not Vegapunk is actually going to live, that is something that is up for debate. I think that most likely what's going to happen is that his body is going to die, but his brain is going to be living on. And that because it's connected to these other 6 satellites or these other Vegapunks, then probably one, if not all of them, will come and join the Straw Hats. I think some of these people are going to die. And I do think that the main brain of Vegapunk is going to die because we've established that, pretty much everything that he knows and understands is being relayed to the brain. So as long as the brain is intact, the body can pretty much disappear. Now, if all of the brain gets destroyed, or if the other satellites or the other Vegapunks get destroyed and his body is the only one left and that gets destroyed, then I think that everything else would just fall apart and just disappear. But I do believe that if his brain is still intact, Vegapunk's body can die. So I don't know if we're actually going to be getting this Vegapunk actually traveling with the Straw Hats, but I do think that at the very least, a Vegapunk is going to be traveling with the Straw Hats. So that's going to be very cool. Also, we're getting more into the gist of it. We're actually going to be seeing confrontation and fights between the CP Aegis Zero as well as the Straw Hat Pirates and pretty much everyone on Egghead Island. I think that is going to be a very interesting thing to see where the story is coming from here, how these characters are going to be interacting, because we see that they do remember Rob Lucci. We do get to see them wearing the masks, and some of the masks look very cool, and we're going to most likely be seeing these characters interacting and fighting against the CP0, potentially the Seraphim of Kuma. And speaking of Kuma, we see the original body of Kuma is acting very weirdly. We don't know why it's acting the way that it is, why it's trying to be leaving the island of the Okama, where the new base for the Revolutionary Army is, but is most likely responding to what's happening at Vegapunk's Island, what's happening at Egghead Island. We don't know how he's going to be able to get there, but from the looks of it, he's trying to get there, most likely than not, and it's just some type of innate thing within Kuma right now, so most likely it just has to be associated with Vegapunk, and so it's being associated potentially with Bonnie, because we do know that Vegapunk wants to give Bonnie something, and that's probably going to be the reasoning or the explanation for why he did the things that he did to Kuma, and that's going to eventually have the Bonnie situation resolved. So there's a lot that went on in this chapter, and I'm barely touching the surface of it, but for the most part, I think that this was a very solid chapter. We got a lot of new information involving Vegapunk. We got a lot of new information about the Void Century. We literally learned that the machine that is on this island literally tried to invade Mare Joie the same day or the same time period where the fishmen began to want independence. So that there is some type of correlation between all of this information for the fact that it's being brought up here and the fact that this came out 800 or 900 years ago is when it was made. We're just getting more and more history and more world development from the world of not My Hero Academia, of One Piece. Oh gosh, this is just so great. I really enjoyed this chapter. The stuff with Vegapunk, the stuff with the interactions between the characters, the multiple reveals, all of it was amazing and I enjoyed it. And hopefully I will be able to enjoy the next chapter when it comes out within the next couple of weeks. So yeah, that's all I really have to say for the topic right now. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction and the review portion as well. What did you think of the chapter? Did you like it? Did you dislike it? What was your favorite part of the chapter? I think me just seeing Bonnie fainting on the ground because bugs was really what made my day. I enjoyed that part of the chapter most. Also, you know, something else I forgot, just the interactions between Caesar, Clown, and Judge. Enjoyed that as well. But yeah, what did you enjoy about the chapter? Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this. And do all that cool jazz. And hopefully I'll be able to catch you in my next video. Goodbye!